Hey guys, Mark with 24 Frames, and I'm going to be talking to you about lighting modifiers. Specifically when it comes to video production, that's what I do. The brand I'm going to be talking to you about is the Interfit brand. There's a couple of reasons why I use them. First of all, their products are top-notch, they're very durable, and second of all, when it comes to video lighting, if you're using LEDs, that's one thing, but if you're using hot lights like HMIs, you need a heat-resistant softbox. And when it comes to heat-resistant softboxes, Interfit seems to be kind of the leader in the industry when it comes to that. Let's first talk about the 72-inch Parabolic Softbox. When I first received this item, I was really surprised the scale of it. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. I knew this being 72 inches was going to be the same height as me, but really when I set it up, I was like, wow, it really takes up the whole room. So you really need a lot of space when you're using this. The nice thing about Parabolic Softbox is it's really the softest kind of light you're going to get because it's deeper than your average softbox. So I use this particular item for when I need like a full length or a small group of people, or I just want to back the softbox way up and just get head to toe shots. That's a hard thing with video because the further away you back up the light, you need a really strong and large light source to really get it as soft as possible. So using this particular softbox, you can back it up, 10, 15 feet, depending on the strength of your light, and that distance away from your subject, and you can still get a really nice soft light. With as big as this softbox is, I was actually quite surprised at how light it was. Like, you can hold it with one hand with no issues. So something that large, you would have an issue with the softbox kind of like tipping the light down, but the weight of it doesn't seem to be an issue, especially for the size of it. So I would say overall, if you really need something that's a large light source that looks like you're getting light coming in from a window, I would say this particular Parabolic Softbox would be ideal, but only if you have enough time for setup. So just keep that in mind, but a very, very good product. When you are on those run and gun situations where you don't have a lot of time for lighting, but you still want to do a good job, the Interfit 3x4 Foldable Softbox is just perfect. I am so happy an item like this exists. Usually with softboxes, it takes some time. You're just bending the rods, trying to get them to fit in there, and I don't know, it may take you 5 to 10 minutes to set up a softbox. In this case, these things are so quick, and literally like an umbrella, you just open the softbox and it's ready to go. When you're done using it, you can fold it back up. I will say you do need to take the grid off. The grid, along with the two diffusion panels, becomes a little bit too bulky to fold up and put in the bag. So you got to take the grid off, and then just keeping the diffusion materials on there, you can fold it up and put it in the bag, no problem. That way, when you're ready to shoot, you pull it back out, open it up like the umbrella, and attach it to your light, and you're good to go. Again, like most of Interfit softboxes, the material is very, very lightweight. I use this particular softbox 90% of the time on my shoots because I don't have a lot of time to spend when it comes to lighting. So this is really going to be your go-to softbox, and very affordable, I might add. Just under $100 for one of these softboxes. My conclusion for this softbox is the fact that it's foldable and you can set it up in less than 1 minute. You're going to make this your go-to softbox all of the time. In my 17 years of experience, the quicker it is to set up, the more you're going to use it. Let's talk about the Interfit 60-inch heat-resistant Octabox. A heat-resistant softbox is very important to me in video production. Most of the time LEDs get the job done, but every once in a while, to light a larger room, you need an HMI light. I've got a 1600 watt Joker HMI that I'm using this 60-inch Octabox with, and it really is nice to have something that can withstand the heat. Because the Joker 1600 is my brightest light, a lot of times I'm using it as my key light to really fill up the room, and then I'll maybe use the LED lights to kind of supplement that light or fill in the shadows with. I find the 60-inch to be kind of the perfect happy medium between size and softness. When I'm in a location such as a house or a small business, sometimes I don't have the luxury of setting up a larger, 7 or 8 foot light modifier. So something that's 5 feet, I can usually make that work in just about any situation. So that's kind of my go-to. I feel like Interfit has that perfect balance of affordability and good quality. Also, I want to say that Interfit has a very good reputation for customer service. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to them and ask them for guidance on helping you with your particular lighting setup. That's it for now, guys. I hope you found this review of these 3 products helpful, and I hope you find these as valuable as I do.